but almost there. All right, you're right. You was right there around the corner.